Okay, this is labeled AirMech and Chill, and I'm not very chill right now. The reason I did that is because this is the third time. No, sorry, this is the fourth time I'm trying to cast this game, and it's broken three times before. I know it can play all the way through because I played it through fast speed after the first time it broke. In fact, I played it through three times, and it was fine. But whenever I try to record, that's when it doesn't work. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I think the reason that it broke those times is because I hit pause. It's crazy to think that that would do it, right? But I think it did. So I'm gonna just not pause at all as much as possible, which is extremely possible. I just have to remember. Anywho, this is a 1v1. I've said this. This is the fourth time that I said this. This is a 1v1 on Crater between Apple738 and LeAssassin. Apple738 is in a void, Warthog, and LeAssassin is in the Iron Hand Bomber. Oh, you can see and feel the enthusiasm in my voice has left the building. LeAssassin, oh god, I'm gonna say the same things that I said 3 times already. Why am I doing this? Because I hate myself, probably. I think is most likely the reason. Anyway, the things that I remember saying before is that LeAssassin was slightly behind Apple738 because Apple has higher damage and is able to clear neutrals faster. But on a 1v1 in Crater, it's not really that big of a deal. The map is so big and there's so many random possibilities. Unless both players are going hard mid-fight, then it's probably not a big deal. A smaller map like Dust or Salt or Duel will probably will probably matter a lot more because the gap in size and credits and positioning, all that garbage, is a lot more relevant on smaller maps that require precision micro and 1 or 2 unit differences and stuff like that. And as of this point, LeAssassin's about to get ahead, taking this bottom left outpost. Doing a scout. Apple738 put some units up top. LeAssassin put heavy mines here on the choke point. Again, the fourth time I've said that, and putting mines at the top over there. Heavy mines are kind of a meta right now. Mostly because, see, I guess it's kind of a side effect of, well, not just the invisibility thing. They were used fairly heavily before the invisibility thing. It went nuts after the invisibility thing, but beforehand, they were used to a relevant degree. It was seen enough. But I guess the resurgence of use in heavy mines is probably due to pushing and becoming more prevalent, moving out, rushing, whatever you want to call it, in the game. More controls and stuff, more ways to move out your mech or your units, stop them easier, air commands, so stuff like that. Not just like mass select air commands that it used to be. Like you can literally deliver command, anything underneath you. It's crazy. Craziness. If you were here 3 years ago, man, you would have been like, what? Anyway, man, I feel like I'm running on empty now. Even though it's been just a couple minutes that I was spending doing those recordings, like, it's so draining. I don't even know how to describe it. But it sucks. Anyway, there's a lot more time left in this game, so buckle your friggin' seatbelts. And I don't even know if it's gonna play all the way through. But we'll see. Apple with a bunch of units down at bottom, but LeAssassin with a bunch of heavy mines down at bottom also, so he doesn't have to worry too much about that. 26 to 33, and Apple. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that LeAssassin got that kill on Apple, because in one of the versions of this game, it's like I'm playing alternate universe here, but in one of the versions of the playbacks in this game, that did not happen. That led to a broken game. LeAssassin gonna get us around on mid. Apple, with a couple jumpers, does see that LeAssassin dropped heavy mines, so now he is aware, oh, I gotta start scouting, so for those heavy mines, so he will be building a honeypot pretty soon. And Apple, deterred by, you know, LeAssassin shooting at him, right? He had a retreat, but he went straight back. I thought at first before that he was going to go for a cheese here, but he is actually going to go for a fort drop. Coincidentally, though, for LeAssassin, I'm not sure if he was kind of thinking ahead or whatever, but he had 2 Tesla towers in his cargo, which is crazy. Okay, and I think Apple gets killed. I hope Apple gets killed here because I'm pretty sure. Oh no! Okay. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, that's what happens in one of the versions that the game works. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so Apple puts a couple of heavy mines right there, and my guess was, and this, again, this is like the 4th time I've said this, is because that's where the push path would go from here out, and he doesn't want LeAssassin to see them. But LeAssassin on Crater obviously has the option to move out to here and leapfrog up, or move out to here and leapfrog up here. So that doesn't necessarily, you know, it's not necessarily going to happen the way that Apple might be planning for, I guess. But Apple now starting to disarm using a honeypot, forcing LeAssassin back with his air to ground, and does grab the honeypot in time before LeAssassin finishes it off. So he's going to be ferrying and leapfrogging this honeypot to try to detect heavy mines. And LeAssassin's going to keep trying to deny it, but I'm a little surprised he doesn't try to bring a unit with him. Or even 2. Because you can. And that would have helped a lot. And here's the funny thing, I think. Apple drops it right here, nothing happens. And he's forced to do it like this. Because that's how, that's what you basically are forced to do since heavy mines are invisible. Because you don't even know. In the meantime, LeAssassin drops a Longhorn. Okay, so he fails to drop okay, he drops the second one here. I'm a little surprised he doesn't go for the moneymakers. I mean, come on. You know, they're free kills, basically. Apple's nowhere in sight. I think he was able to disarm one more heavy mine or something like that. But forced to react, has a ton of defense at his fort right now. Kills the other Longhorn, that LeAssassin dropped. I guess LeAssassin dropped in here to keep it neutral. To keep the creeps from taking it back. And LeAssassin's creeps themselves are getting through because the T-99 was finished off over here. So LeAssassin now clearing over here, getting a little bit ahead. Planning to move forward, pretty much. He's clearing. Okay, I think he doesn't survive this. If he doesn't survive this, that's a good thing because that means the replay might play all the way through. Come on. And yes, he gets killed. I'm sorry, I didn't want him to get killed necessarily, but yeah, made me feel a little bit better. Now I have hope now. Is that a bad thing? That might be a mistake, but whether or not it's a mistake, I'm gonna keep trying. LeAssassin flying back to the fight, and Apple probably gets his honeypot killed here. Oh no, takes it back just in the nick of time and does disarm that heavy mine. Awesome. And LeAssassin just puts it right back. So easy and cost effective. Yeah, Apple like kind of just wiped those away from existence just now, but it took him a lot of time and effort to do so. Oh, he's putting precautionary anti-fort push heavy mines. That's great positioning right there, LeAssassin. I like it. I didn't see that those last times I've watched this game. LeAssassin flying around. Okay, and Apple with a couple gangsters. Okay, I do remember what happens now. The gangsters will be pushed. Oh, but LeAssassin finally going for the moneymakers. You can actually shoot them in the air. Okay, but yeah, with the Warthog there, you don't want to hover too long. But okay, we will be seeing Apple push these gangsters. And by push, probably send is a better word because he's just gonna kind of leave them. He's not gonna really do too much support. But LeAssassin does see a bunch of vulnerable units over here with no mech defense, and in the meantime Apple does send these gangsters, and he's able to get a good amount of units killed. So here's the thing, LeAssassin has absolutely no idea that this is coming. He does not see it on his minimap until now, and now it's pretty late. Does he have anything in queue? I don't think he does. Oh, he has a Goliath, I guess. Oh no, that's probably not accurate because he doesn't have 16 on the field for sure. But this is a lot of gangsters. They do a lot of damage, and he needs to move those Tesla towers now, which he does. He needed to move them before, to be honest. And with more micro, which I'm a little surprised that I'm not seeing Apple do. He could get a lot more damage here. There you go. Gets a better surround. Oh, the Gaddy on the corner. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, LeAssassin is down to like a fifth of his health. And when you're down to the scary fort sound damage like that, you better start worrying, you know? Slashing away. Needs the body block. Needs the body block. There you go. And in the meantime, Apple's gonna, yeah, that's the right move. LeAssassin did put a lunchbox down. As you can see, the shield is up and it's building right now. But LeAssassin really needs to expect. So he does decide, oh crap, it's getting really close, and he starts to push his units out. He needs to start walling up at this point. Either that or really expecting and intercepting every single one of Apple's flyovers. So does put down a couple of units here. Gonna try to go for the chase. Will not be able to get that kill for sure. But LeAssassin with plenty of units over here. No, not plenty. Plenty of units over here. A couple of random units over here, but so much defense for Apple. I would have not even bothered with the fort drop. He needs to ferry some stuff up here. You know, LeAssassin is way ahead, 78 to 51, but like Apple is doing exactly what he needs to do. The enemy is that close to death. You just need to chip away. But the thing is, he's taking these paths, these flight paths that LeAssassin is able to see on his way there. And is he going to be able to finish him off here? No, he needs to body block and defend here. He needed to put tank in blocking position right there, but he did not micro that. And Apple barely getting back to his fort. Those neutral hats proving to be very much of a nuisance for Apple. And so these are all the units that LeAssassin sent from mid, and they are getting all massacred because of the amount of defensive units that Apple has here at his fort. I'm not really sure why LeAssassin. I mean, he scouted it. I don't know why he didn't, like, maybe maybe it wasn't a conscious choice necessarily, but I don't know why he didn't stop him. He should have, basically. He should have redirected them, because that was too many defensive units to try to do a fort anything. And does notice all them units on the ground, and Manta strikes like crazy. So LeAssassin now moving out. Okay, this is past the point that I've seen. So I think this game is finally going to play all the way through. Drops a couple of defensive units in anticipation of what Apple is about to do, which is just more drops. And LeAssassin gonna try to support his push and, you know, get ahead of them with his Manta strike. But again, Apple is so close to the victory. Does he have any holes? There are holes back here. There's holes here and here, and these are just Gaddies, so Gemini would be fine. They have great armor compared to the Gaddies. So LeAssassin now going to push with the Gorgon. Or not push, but ferry the Gorgon. And he does see Apple on his mini-map. He's going to intercept these Gemini. Nice. Wow. Very fancy dashing right there. Putting Gorgons everywhere for map vision. Very nice. You can't see that on minimap right now. You can't do that. Oh boy, but Apple's getting past. LeAssassin, what are you doing? LeAssassin, you need to get back to your fort. That's 3 Gemini. That's a ton of Gemini. Apple is going to go for a corner. Yeah, he is going to go for a corner. He needs to drop and body block for his own. No! He stays in the air! He stays in the air! No! Oh my god! He stays in the air. He needed to drop and throw that shield down to body block and draw the fire away from his Gemini, but he did not do it. That might have been enough to get the win. I don't know, but it would have got him a lot closer than he is now. LeAssassin with a single goalie, gonna try to defend this outpost like his. He is. Oh, he pushed these. Okay, he pushed. No, he just used them for drops, I guess. Yeah, I guess he just used them for drops. He has the 2 goalies though. That's more than LeAssassin has over here. Oh, how much is? Okay, neither of these guys are probably. Oh no, Apple is floating because he is upkeep capped. He is upkeep capped. That's why he's throwing away those units. Oh, no, he landed way too close to the Seekers, and LeAssassin might be able to get the finish. Yes, he does before Apple is able to get to the fort. Oh god. LeAssassin is gonna pull this off, I feel. That is crazy, dude. That is craziness. Apple needs to snipe that lunchbox. and then do a drop. I think is probably his only hope at this point. As long as LeAssassin stays on top of Apple like this, Apple should be, or LeAssassin should be fine. And, oh, distraction goalie down, and 3 Gemini. 3 Gemini is more DPS than a goalie can do. And LeAssassin really needs to catch Apple right now. He really, no, what? No, he needs to catch him. He needs to, oh, he's doing, oh, that's why he activated his shield to do air to ground, and, it's so close. But LeAssassin body blocking and Apple's so close. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's not good at oh, this is, I can't take this. My heart is, ooh, okay, the lunchbox shield building up here. LeAssassin needs to end this right now. And he needs to follow Apple. He needs to see Apple on his minimap. He needs to get there. He's going to take like an arcing path and go like this. Yes, and he's going to try to intercept. No, he just went straight to the fort because he wants as much defense as possible. Okay, he's not trying to, oh, no. Is it? Wait, no! Okay, yeah, drops up in blocking position, and Apple does not get through the lunchbox shield! He does not get through the lunchbox shield, and he has no defenses left! He has no defenses left, and there's not enough! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Woo! Holy bananas. Well, that was ridiculous. And that's loud firing sound. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, but Rumble number 3. It's gonna be on Saturday, hosted by Cynical Llama. Sign up, show up, twitch.tv/Cynical Llama. Support AirMech PvP competition. This is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.